Hello there, Leo. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your general reading. Oh my goodness, these cards are flying everywhere. All right, these are timeless readings, so please trust that the universe has brought you here because there is something in today's card spread that is meant just for you. Whatever it is that may be weighing heavily in your heart or on your mind, please trust that there's a message in today's card spread just for you. All right, please take what resonates, leave the rest for everyone. All right, Leo, Page of Swords. Wow. So Page of Swords indicates here that you may be receiving some messages, right? Some important news, important communication here in the future here, in the short future here. So with the Page of Swords, this is also a focus on communication. So you may be finding out new information. You may be so good and bad with respect to communication. So if you are noticing that you will say something to others and it's taken wrong, right? And it's creating conflict in your life, again, begin to see things in a different perspective so that way you can communicate better. Now, the other thing too is that on the flip side, you could be in a position where, you know, you're able to say the right things, you're communicating with people, and it's bringing a lot of balance, harmony into your life. But either way, it's a focus on communication, how you're reaching out to others, how you're seeing things, right? New ideas, certainly new ideas can be coming to you as well. I like that. Page of Pentacles, another new beginning here. With the Pentacles, this is matter. This is physicality. This is anything that has to do with your world, right? Tangible things, but it can be just, you know, you receiving new opportunities. New opportunities to start a new course of study, for example, because the Page of Pentacles is curious. He's the studious one. Also, you're being very ambitious. And you're like almost as if you are receiving something that is going to work you, that will move you towards your goals, whatever that is. Some of you may be, you know, starting a new career, making a big shift in your life, maybe even starting a side hustle here. New ideas are coming in, they're flooding in, and you're being presented new opportunities. That's why I say to you, make sure you're communicating properly, because if you're, for example, starting a side hustle, and you're a poor communicator, it's going to create a lot of problems, right, in your life. It's going to keep you from really getting that business going. The Queen of Swords is present here to let you know that you will receive a lot of clarity here. The truth is going to come out, right? You're going to, you know, if like there's a part of you, for example, for those of you who are starting a side hustle, you're thinking, am I supposed to do this, right? I feel like I should, I want to, but I don't know what direction to go. I don't even know the first thing. Here you go. With the Queen of Swords, you are going to get that almost that breakthrough. You're going to, everything's going to be clarified to you. You're going to get the message that you need, and you're going to know what to cut out of your life that's not going to serve that goal, right? Because right now, if everything is kind of all up in the air and you can't make a decision, here's a, you know, like a sign to you that, yeah, it's coming, right? It's coming. Make sure you're trusting your intuition. You're going to know the answer here. This is something that's going to really change your life. Some of you are going through huge transformations, right? So with this new way of thinking, feeling, seeing things, this new communication, new opportunities, this is definitely going to bring clarity that's going to allow you to transform to your highest and best self. This is big transformation. This is more than just like, you know, I'm going to change my haircut. No, it's not that. This is like spirituality, on the level of your spirituality. This is going to really change you. Whatever is happening in your life right now. And you're going to do it with a lot of passion. I like it. So with the Knight of Wands, this is a Sagittarius card, your fellow fire sign. The Knight of Wands is very bold, very passionate, but the Knight of Wands can be a little bit impulsive, sometimes hot-tempered or immature. So make sure that you are watching the way you're communicating with others, because if you're feeling a little impatient and you're being pushy, that's going to bring a lot of conflict, right, in your life. So make sure that you're communicating appropriately. You also make sure you have a plan. So some of you may be raring to go and it's like, let's do this. What's the next thing? Make sure you have a plan, right? You can't just go out there and say, oh, I'm going to start a new business, but you don't have a business plan. Then it's certainly going to be a big problem for you if you don't have that plan. All right, the Empress. Yeah, you are in a very powerful position right now. You're attracting a lot of really positive energy towards you. Some of you may even be receiving, you know, just like this new burst of creativity. This is the card of creation. Also know that the Empress is incredibly powerful and that she can manifest whatever she wants. The other thing I told you about intuition, well, she is intuition. She's like the culmination. She's divine feminine. She is the culmination of all the queens, the energy of the queens. The queens are very intuitive. The Empress is incredibly intuitive as well. Now, for some of you, the message is to take care of yourself, right? The Empress gives and gives and gives, takes on a lot of responsibilities, and and feels as though she's got to nurture and care for everyone, but make sure you're caring for yourself as well, right? Make sure you're caring for yourself, Leo. All right, the Magician. Remember here also that you have the power to really create the life that you want. You create your reality. You create with your reality, connect with your higher self, right? As above, so below. So what you truly believe you can manifest will happen. You have every tool available to you that is going to create the life of your dreams, the path that you desire, the future outcome that you desire. Just believe in yourself. Begin to see things from a different perspective. Surrender yourself to the divine. Surrender yourself to your highest self, the universe, God, however you want to define it. But know that there is something better out there for you. But you have to see things from a different perspective. If you're met with challenges right now, allow yourself to take a pause and just really connect. And then you'll begin to have that clarity that we were talking about earlier, right? There you go. Some of you, like I said, some of you are trying to start a new side hustle or a new business, or maybe taking on a new career, a new job that you've got to perfect, right? You're really wanting this job so badly, and that's great, right? And you're giving everything you've got in order to master the skills that's going to allow you to do well and flourish in that new position, in that new career. Move, whether it's a new business, a new side hustle, if you decided to walk across the street and work for the competition, or move up in the company, something like that. But definitely a lot of you are really just fired up and you're ready to go. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself, right? So the sense of loss, some of you may feel as though you've been pushed out. Like if you've been pushed out of your company, you may have, some of you, if you've been laid off or fired or let go or whatever, there is this sense of loss, right? There is this sense of loss. And it's interesting that it's right above the Hangman here, because what is it trying to tell you? It's trying to tell you, look, instead of seeing as though you've been pushed out of this church or you've lost these pentacles, take a pause, surrender, right? And know that if you see it from a different perspective, instead of seeing it as a loss, see it as, well, those weren't mine to begin with, because there's something else on the other side of this church that's meant for me. And here you are, and you're building that knowledge, right? That's going to bring you that success. And this is the other thing too, is this is negative thinking. This is you having that sense of lack. And that's like that devil behavior, that's self-sabotaging. Why do you feel as though you don't deserve the other 5 of Pentacles? That's going to make the 10 of Pentacles, which is about generational wealth, legacy, abundance, right? So if you this is something that you're going to have to work through. This is something you're going to have to start seeing from a different perspective, right? Once you see things from a different perspective, you see opportunity instead of loss. There's going to be noise around you, right? Competition. So some of you who may be applying for a new job, or have started in a new company, started a new course of study, whatever it is that you're devoting all this energy into to master, that you may get a sense that there's a lot of competition, rivalry, and noise around you. Ignore it, all right? Ignore it. Leo, you're Leo, all right? You're confident, proud, passionate, and you don't need to worry about the 5 of Wands. First of all, this is your card, just to let you know. So you are showing up in this reading as yourself. So 5 of Wands is a Leo card. So don't get yourself bogged down in the competition. Don't even participate. That'll cool itself off. The World, look at that. Yeah, here's the thing. Whatever it is that you feel as though you've been pushed out of, if you've been fired, if you've been laid off, if you have been passed over for a promotion, right? If you see things as see things from a different perspective, and allow yourself to truly believe that you can create and manifest the life and the future that you desire, you leave behind. You have to have emotional closure here, right? You have to have this understanding that you had to go. You had to take on something new because you're manifesting something. There's a new journey for you, because it's ending, whatever it is, right? This is, out with the old, in with the new. You're transforming so much that wherever you were, whatever you had to leave behind, it had to happen. You didn't have a choice, because the universe is saying, look, I'm bringing you to this place. It's up to you what you're going to do with it. I'm closing out that previous stuff. You can either come with me or you're going to be left behind in this place of misery. So for you, Leo, you got great stuff coming. Take advantage. Look at that. Oh my God, Leo, look at that King of Pentacles. So yeah, you're leaving behind and starting something new that is going to bring you such great abundance. And not only that, you're like, the King of Pentacles is like the richest king. He's the master of the suit. So he's going to be the one. I mean, you're not coming in as the Page of Pentacles here as your final card. Like, you are literally moving with passion towards this, creating this abundance and wealth and security in your life. So go after it, right? Go after it. You can create this if you just, you know, allow yourself to go through the transformation. Don't get in your own way. Don't listen to the competition, the noise around you. These, I mean, overall, this is a really great reading. You just have a couple of hiccups here that you've got to worry about, Leo. But I love, this is my favorite card. These two right here, right? I mean, the Magician with the Empress, are you kidding? Who's going to stop you? No one. No one. I mean, that's amazing. Time for beginner mind. Yeah, you're starting something new. You've got beginner mind right here, Page of Pentacles and Page of Swords. Plus, you've got the enthusiasm of the Knight of Wands. Definitely great stuff. Co-create with Spirit. What did I say? I said co-create with Spirit. Trust that the universe has something for you, right? Be very patient. Act as if. Yeah, so in order for you to really manifest, you have to act as if it's already happened for you, because that's what's going to, you know, harness all that energy. Remember, the Empress does not chase. Things come to her. So act as if things have already happened, because you can manifest whatever you want. So act as if it's already happened and watch the energy flow towards you. All right, Leo, thank you so much for being here today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll talk soon. I love you. Bye-bye.